Hi everyone, I'm Joy, a Filipinas living here in Germany. So, kung nag-a-apply ka ng Ausbildung sa Germany at nalilito ka kung paano mo gagawin yung sa resume mo, this video is for you. So, I made this video specifically because of someone asked me ano daw ba yung tips ko para sa paggawa ng resume, especially applying for an Ausbildung. Paano ko nga ba ginawa yung resume ko when I was applying an Ausbildung? Or ano yung pwede kong tips na maibigay? About the structure, in your resume is really non-negotiable. Germans love structure. So, yung resume mo should have clear sections. Like, what I did before is I put my personal details, education, experience, and yung skills mo. So, we talk about the experience, about the resume. Maraming sabi, wala akong experience, mahina yung resume ko. That's not true. So, for an Ausbildung, they don't expect experts. They expect trainable people. Household work, caregiving, volunteering, lahat yan valid kung maayos ang explanation, right? Basta honest, never fake experience kasi they would gonna ask it to you some of these days or irgendwann. So, just be honest kasi before when I was applying, I really didn't have that much experience, but I put everything. So the most important thing is, of course, the language, right? The language level. Always be clear with your German level. If required ang B1 or B2, ilagay mo clearly. I already had like B1 at the time when I was applying. So if you're still studying, you can say currently studying German, target B1. I think I put it because I was when I sent my resume to some companies where like I was still studying. Nag-aaral pa lang ako noon, and sinabi ko kung ano yung date ng examination ko, and then the day na nag-interview kami, I pass it. So, yun. Mas okay ang honest case mag-pretend kasi mahuhuli ka nila. And about the short descriptions only. So, hindi essay ang resume. Use short bullets, points. So, yeah, language choice. If the employers requires German, write your CV in German. But I think in Ausbildung, kailangan German talaga siya. Kasi when I started my au pair, I did my CV, my resume in English. So now I think from the FSJ and Ausbildung, you really have to use German, of course. Yeah, but if English is accepted, simple English is also okay. It depends on the company. Don't use deep or complicated words. Clarity is more important than vocabulary. So, common mistakes to avoid creating your resume. Some common mistakes I see is like over-designed resume, like a lot of icons here and there. So, I prefer to be minimalist. That's really nice. That's what I recommend too. Then yeah, too many colors, what I've said, and fake experience. Your resume is your first impression in Germany. Hindi kailangang perfect, pero kailangang tama. So let's talk about how I use the Canva. Quick disclaimer, this is not sponsored. This is based on my real experience. Kasi yun talaga yung ginagamit ko since then. So this is just what I personally use because it's easy and accessible and beginner friendly, especially for first timer. Why Canva works for beginners? Canva is good because it's easy to use even if you're not a designer. You can edit everything from text, spacing, layout without stress. But reminder, Canva is just a tool. Of course, the structure still matters. So first, choose simple templates. When searching in Canva, there's like the bar there na pwede mong search like professional resume or yes. Avoid colorful, creative, or graphic-heavy templates. It should be minimalist. For Germany, especially Ausbildung, simple is better kasi yung information, yun talaga yung hinahanap nila. So, white background, black text, clean layout. So, how I customize Canva templates. I don't use the template exactly as it is. Kasi, syempre, i-change mo pa siya. Yes, you have to scan talaga kung baka may include ka doon na hindi mo na change or so. So, I adjust the spacing, remove unnecessary sections, rename headings to fit Germany, resume standards. So, your CV should look professional, not like a school project. Of course, wala namang perfect, right? It just have to be like good in your eyes. So, about the fonts, colors, and the layout, use simple fonts like Arial, Calibri, or similar of this kind of fonts. No fancy fonts like sorry. So for colors, black, dark gray, I use always dark gray and white or very minimal accents only, which is really better. So consistency is important, one font style only. So it's really good to be arranged like that. Pag natapos mo na lahat, yung final checks before sending it, of course, always export it in PDF. Export your resume in PDF. Check spelling and alignment. Ask someone maybe to review it. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and comment kung anong topic ang gusto nyo next.